Aren't you supposed to be on a date?
She was a no-show.
Did she call? Text?
Sounds of silence. I mean, maybe she got tied up at work.
Well, do you want me to check for you?
I'm at the hospital keeping tabs on Dad's newest employee. You know, the extremely evil Eva.
How's that going?
She's not here. She left early.
Cat, girl, it's way past quitting time.
Yeah, but she's new.
Where's the dedication? Oh. I'll check on the doc for you, and I'll hit you later.
Okay, bye.
You're still here.
I was just leaving. I thought you were ghosting me. You didn't call.
No, I would have. I was so ready for our date. Impeccable shoes, a fire outfit, and a purse that set off the whole look. Phone in hand, just about to text you I was on my way. And as I'm making my way through the ER, this kid comes barreling through the bathroom like his life depends on it. And before I could even react, he unleashes full force projectile vomit all over me.
Ew.
Right? It was chest to toe. Oh. Shoes, ruined. Outfit, a biohazard. My new bag, critical condition. Then the poor kid passes out. I dropped everything just to catch him, got him seen to, got his mom calmed down, picked up my phone, which wouldn't work, took one look and sniff, and had to shower and change. Then I transferred my stuff from my wrecked purse to this ratty old bag, and my phone still wouldn't work, so I couldn't call, but I got here as fast as I could. And I was gonna look so cute.
We'll start over, okay? Hey.
Hey.
And you're giving Scrubs a whole new look. Very cute. And maybe if you let me take a look at that purse, I can find a way to salvage it.
That's a lost cause. Guess I'll just have to break down and buy a new one. You wouldn't happen to know anyone who could help me out on that front, would you? There's one particular purse line that has a bag I am dying to get my hands on.
You know, that's real funny because I have a purse line with a bag that would love to have your hands on it.
We're not really talking about purses anymore, are we?
How'd you guess? Now, I know that I promised to treat you to a good dinner, but I'm more interested in thinking about...
Exactly what I'm thinking about. Okay, but confession. I tend to leapfrog.
You're gonna have to give me a little bit more than that. Are we talking relationships?
Yeah, but not so much jumping from person to person as much as just met to intimacy.
So you think we're moving too fast?
It never feels fast until I'm in it. And then suddenly, I'm being dumped.
I don't see that happening between us.
That's how it sneaks up on you. Post-dump is when it actually hits. And that's when I start replaying everything. How it started, the chemistry, the late nights, the effortless dates, the slow fade, the pullback. And then, once again, I'm kicking myself because I've leaped straight over the part where I'm supposed to pace myself and protect my heart and get to know the person well enough to see the next thing coming. You fixed it. Brilliant.
Phones for me are like scans and scalpels for you, just tools of the trade.
Thank you.
What if what's next is more chemistry and late nights and effortless dates for days and weeks and months?
That sounds so nice. But I'm getting the feeling you're a leaper too.
Well, I don't know for sure since I've never really leapt into a relationship.
You kept your options open.
I had a few people in the mix. I guess we did do things backwards, huh?
You mean how we knew we were absolutely hot for each other the moment we met?
And then we came to the restaurant. So much for whining and dining each other into bed.
Well, to be fair, we did have dinner on our first date.